All right, testing. Why am I saying testing? Whatever. Testing. All right, so the audio works. All right, so welcome back to Jusant. Right now we're at chapter 4, which is Convergence. I don't know, I forgot to check the title. Anyways, extra gallery. Rain to grow the gate. Rain to grow the grain. Breathe life into my field again. For all of us that live, I beg you, please life give. Why are they begging? Is it because of the drought? Back for the letters. Is moving really the solution? It makes no sense to be leaving the tower. Like the drought's going to fix itself while we're gone. Leaving our parents' fields empty to crowd around a watering hole? Right in the middle of the Great Plain? What then? When your oasis dries up, where'll we go when? Where'll we go then? I don't think this is how we're going to solve the problem. There are other options, if you ask me. What did they say about ballists? They're carved into the walls wherever you look. Gab's even seen some in the old paintings. There's talk of them here, that's for sure. Plenty of folks say the ballists are the ones who stole our water. We should make sure of that, shouldn't we? We should go up to them clouds and find out. It might be a solution in those parts. Might not be. But there sure ain't none down on your plane. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Arlo. You can't be serious. Cloud giants? Really? Those are nothing but a bunch of tall tales. Common sense tells us to go with the flow. And the flow is going downward. We've been assigned the spring. Yes, it's in the middle of the plain. But it's our last hope. Our future. It would be nice if you there folk could see that. To the person who left a caramel bun in the canteen, I ate it. Sorry. Not sorry. There's no one around anymore anyway. Hey, Cass. Rella Gazette, issue 21. 7 octaves and 3/6 after the Jusant. Editorial. Brown or black fur, big ears, prone to both nervousness and laziness. There's nothing more common than a choco. Too dull and unremarkable for a special issue, right? Wrong. In this issue of the Gazette, we'll do our best to make the ordinary extraordinary. Starting with the most unobtrusive of beings, chocos. These mammals are useful to us bipeds in two key ways. They lay eggs and line their nests with fur, providing delicious meals and dense balls of wool, not the other way around. Raising them is no easy task, however. Chocos are escape artists. Through our action, or rather inaction, they've taken to nesting all over the tower, though they're naive to the Highfield region. Did you know? Chocos work together to incubate their sparkling eggs and watch over their young. Some would argue that taking turns makes for better naps. But take a closer look at what's in their nests, and you may be in for a surprise. Chocos love to sit on anything that shines. Keep reading for more fun facts about chocos and their habits. There's nothing more about chocos. Well, we're leaving the tower. The village has been given a date. I can't quite believe it. I still think about our dance. The last festival already seemed so long ago. It was so nice to forget about all this for a sleep. I didn't realize it at the time, but I think at some point I'd given up. But then, your laughter, the dizziness after that long waltz, the way you stepped on my feet, the way your cheeks glowed pink. I don't know how to ask you this, but want to come with me? Journey through life on the same pebble? I'm sorry, I know it's short notice, but now I care enough to be afraid. Afraid of what I could miss out on if I don't send you this message. I hope you get it. Keely. Hey Ons, have you seen the latest posters? They say the ones that say to eat more salt to quench your thirst? Together, let's save water. Salt your food. Water saved today is water drunk tomorrow. It made me think of you. They're taking it too far. We're supposed to drink less while they use up all the water in the Great Basin and to water those sun-scorched fields of theirs. Yeah, I saw. Every little bit counts. Honestly, have they got no shame? It's always the same with them. But it's sure working out well for the store. I've never seen so many customers, even though most of the villages are already abandoned. I'm running low on pickleweed, earth salt, and rock salt. I'm even out of plain flakes, though they're pretty bland and not what I'd recommend. At this rate, I'm going to have to start selling my personal stash. I haven't even bothered planting anything. What's the use? It breaks my heart to see the crops dying on the vine one by one and being powerless to stop it. I fought the sun long enough. I'd rather quit now than break my back for nothing. I don't know what I'm going to do. Leave the farm? Probably. Finally pay you a visit? Maybe. Is the little one already climbing? To think that I still haven't met her yet. Maybe throwing in the towel isn't such a bad thing after all. Oh no, I'm sorry. What an awful situation you're in. But yes, come for a visit. We'll gladly make room. The little one just started preschool. Can you believe it? She's going so fast. She's incredible. You'll see. With each passing step, with each passing, with each passing sleep, she learns something new. When I'm with her, I feel like I'm rediscovering the world around me. She gives me hope again. I should warn you though, she can be a handful. We know each other. Our parents know each other. I see you're suffering. We're doing our best to divide the little water we have left here between us. The largest farms have been given priority. They use the most water since they feed the most people. I agree with what you say about needing to change the way we do things. We can't go on like this. It's not sustainable for you. You don't stand a chance compared to the big guys. We should convince them to share. Pool our resources. Do you think that's possible? I'm not sending you water, but I am sending you courage. Joe. Listen to your heart and follow your instincts. That's all I can tell you. Go, if you must. I won't be going with you. My roots are here. I'm an old man. All I want is to stay on my land, at peace with the world around me. Farewell. I wish you all the best. I'll go to the old tree for as long as I can, and I'll cherish your memory as my most prized possession. I'll be sad, but knowing you're out there somewhere will comfort me. A tiny plant growing in the desert. Oh, Grandpa! I'm going to be sad too. I already am. Mama says we'll come back when the sun wills it, but I don't believe it. The sun doesn't will it, 'cause if it did, we wouldn't be stuffing everything in the house into flour sacks. I heard the water in the desert hurts steams and is stinky. That's what Tommy says. She's already been there to make sure there was room for our animals, and she's going back with us. Unky says if you change your mind, you know where to find us. He doesn't want to write to you. He says you made Mama mad, and that I shouldn't be writing this. I love you, and I don't want to go, but I'm going. So bye, Grandpa. Ez. Sada, what's new? Any work for us? Orders are drying up, and business at the rope works is far too slow for my liking. I'm starting to get bored. I've brushed up on all my knots, and I've done the accounting I've been pushing off for cycles. And Oaf dusted all the machines, but now we're stuck twiddling our thumbs. We're not very good at doing nothing. Glad to know there's still someone left on the tower. Sada went with the flow, just like everyone else. I don't really see what they're expecting to find in the desert. It's not like the sun's going to budge any more there than it does here. No need for new ropes, but you're welcome to come by whenever you like. You'll soon get used to doing nothing. You'll see. It suits us anyway. We'll have more time for each other. Cass. The other sleep. Rose asked me to tell him a bedtime story. He's getting to be a big boy now, but I love it when I can still pretend he's little. I decided to tell him the tale of the long rain. I told him about the overflowing canals, high tide, the locks, and so on. But eventually, he stopped me because he didn't understand. He didn't know what rain was. I'm starting to doubt myself. We both agree that it's not just some tale our elders made up. It did exist, right? Hey, I think it did, yeah. But to be honest, I see where your kid's coming from. Water falling from the sky does sound pretty odd. I wouldn't be surprised if the folks had made it all up and are having a good laugh at all of at us all up there. No more letters. Check the Bianca. There's 3. Logbook. 12 octaves and 2 seconds after the Jusant. We did it. I'm completely wrung out, but we made it in time to join the expedition. There weren't many of us there, barely a handful. Look how peaky the poor thing is. She's shaking like a sewing machine. I felt so far from home, but the tone was more encouraging than mocking. My efforts had been acknowledged and appreciated. I was too out of breath to reply, but a new emotion rose up inside me. I was proud. Proud to have made it this far. Still doubled over from the exertion, I looked around at the others. Everyone there had left everything behind to be there. They had a fire in their eyes, a desire to change things, and I was a part of it. That's all it took to fill me with fresh energy. Arlo and Becca welcomed us to their sun-scorched farm with open arms. They were emotional, and the mood was solemn. They're the last farmers left in these parts, and they're the ones who put together this expedition. They've spent their entire lives trying and failing to fight the drought. Nothing grows on the cliffs anymore, in their own funny-sounding words. Not one measly plant grows in these fields no more. I hope I'm not reproducing the Highfield dialect too badly. Then Becca told us about their wild scheme, setting off for the clouds to find water in the sky. At her words, a murmur rose up from the group. There was talk of how feasible the plan was, how best to go about it. Which routes to take and which sections to avoid. Arlo and Becca want to find ballasts, as they're called lower down. Enormous creatures made of water that are said to live in the clouds. Ballasts only exist in sleep stories for children. Well, that's what I always thought, before embarking on this adventure. They're Arlo and Becca's last hope, and I'm starting to believe in them too. We might have a chance to save the tower. It's up to us to seize it. Bianca. Logbook. 12 octaves and 1/5 after the Jusant. There are so many people climbing down from the heights. I feel like a fish swimming upstream, like in the stories. Before the Jusant, we rose up and fell with the tides. I remember hearing the old schooners describe enormous waves, one that drove people upward with each high tide. They'd never seen the ocean themselves. They were just repeating what they heard from their elders when they themselves were young. But there must have been a grain of truth to those stories, right? The ocean nourished the cliffs, and in return, the cliffs nourished the entire tower. Anyway, the inhabitants of low tide set enough store in them to the inhabitants of low tide set enough store in them to set off in search of the ocean. I wavered too. Should we try to hook the lost water? In a way, yes, but not going with the flow. I have the answer now, thanks to Arlo and Becca. We need to go back to the source. We shared this shady spot with a man named Zoe. He was with us on his way down to the plane and tried to convince us to go with him. Why stay? He didn't understand why we wouldn't go. You wouldn't get nothing out of these fields no more. The earth ain't worth a blessed thing. He grabbed a fistful of dust and held it up as proof. Zoe continued on his way while we prolonged our break, dreading having to go back into the blazing sun. I refused to believe him. Ever since we set off, I feel like I'm rediscovering the tower. Like I've never truly looked at it or listened to it before. Bro, my perspective's changing. The higher up we go, I'm sure we're on the right track. I'm sure we're on the right track. Logbook. 12 octaves and 2/3 after the Jusant. Warning. This journal entry will definitely be too long, but I have so much to say. I got to see Meme again. I'm so glad I got to drop anchor at our hut. We made up for the lost time in the blink of an eye. I almost capsized when I heard her laugh again. I'd missed it that much. She started hit by grumbling about something before shrugging and changing the subject, just like old times. I found myself chattering endlessly. The words flooded out of me. I told her everything, from my parents getting ready to pack up and go to our theory is about water in the clouds. Everything got all jumbled up, and I could tell my chatter made no sense. But she nodded as though he'd never heard anything more profound. It was about then that I realized the whole team was gawking at us with round fish eyes. Oops. How long had I been standing there talking to Eam right in front of them? I haven't even set my pack down yet. It was so awkward. Eam gave a frown and barked orders at the assembled group. There was hard shot to prepare for everyone at the hut, and mattresses to air out. Plus, the salt wind had blown into the corners. Everyone sprang up and got to work without another word. Eam's one tough cookie, that's for sure. Plus, she was armed with a wooden spoon that she was brandishing wildly. A pot was soon set to heat in the sun, while Sol swept the floor and Arlo scraped the plates. Eam gave me a wink, and I laughed harder than I had in ages. Later on, with our stomachs full and feet bandaged, Eam told us stories she heard from travelers who stopped by her hut. One of them grabbed my attention, the legend of the piper, a musician of old. He was said to travel from region into region with his flute to make it rain. I never heard tell of it back home, but Arlo and Becca had. Where they're from, they said he'd celebrate the rain's arrival, rather than making it rain. When comes the water, dances the piper. And sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning a lot. I'm writing to keep my hands occupied, but I can't settle down, as though staying busy will delay our departure. I've already rewound all my rope and checked on my pack. I brought way too many things aboard. Not abroad, aboard. And in this heat. Besides, maybe I don't need these 3 teapots or my favorite flower pots after all. I couldn't just leave them behind, but I know I can't go on like this. I'm entrusting them to you, Eam. I hope they bring you as much comfort as they've brought to me. I hope to see you again one day. I'm your crewmate. Always. Bianca. Well, that's everything. We might as well begin this chapter. Are these the same plants, or are they just different? Like, are they the same, or are they different? Pulling the rope. Grab onto that. I think I'm supposed to go up there. But I want to know what's over here. Why can't I pull in the rope? There we go. Service memo. The old canal is finally clean, and locks 4 to 7 have been serviced. In all my time as a water surveyor, I've never seen the water level this low, but at least I was able to give the canal a good clean. Let's just say it was about time. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I've never been this filthy in my entire life. Off the clock for this sleep. Until next time, Ada. Get on here. Can I grab on that? I'm up. Pulling the rope. That's just easy. And this is for... Wait, what is that for? Oh. So that's what that's for. Okay, get me down. That wasn't so bad. I just wish they don't make it a bit confusing. Has my mic been muted this entire time? Okay, I'm sorry for that. Oh, I'm dumb. might as well just go. Finish this. Yeah, I don't want to go up. Not now. Not now out of any time. Seashell? Seashell. Can we even go in here? No, we can't. I don't want to call the Sparks. Please, stop telling me to call the Sparks. Logbook. 12 octaves, 2 sixths, and 8 primes after the Jusant. To the peaks I go, come what may. From chasm to salt marsh I make my way. To the peaks I go, come what may. To find my true love again one day. To find my true love again one day. Up in the clouds I went astray, from ravine to frozen pass of gray. The clouds watch me as I make my way. Will I find my true love again one day? Will I find my true love again one day? Soul was singing that to himself as we gathered lit kitchen for hot drinks. I asked him to repeat it to me later. When he was young, Soul would hear the old women singing that song. Let's just say he's not as young as he used to be. The clouds watch me as I make my way. To him, it's a confirmation. Song is a map. Following the words will lead us to the ballast. Met didn't say a word, and she can usually out-chatter a weave beak. We've returned empty-handed, but it felt good to be climbing as a trio again. And when we first set out on our climb, everything was so much simpler back then. Later, Met told me she's tired of this expedition. She's sick of all the water in the cloud stuff. She doesn't believe in it anymore, or not enough. She doesn't know what to do. Return to low tide? Is there even anyone left there anymore? She dares to ask the questions I merely write down. If ballast were real, why would they stay in the clouds? Could they be stuck here because the cycle stopped? Or is their presence stopping the world from waking up? And what am I doing on this hunting expedition? I miss my lighthouse. Is Highfield's old sundial in someone's thoughts too? One place for the ocean and another for the sun. Are there others? No one seems to be paying these old shipwrecks from another era much notice. We've gotten used to them by now. If we've forgotten that, what else have we forgotten? It worries me to see Met withdraw into her shell more and more with each sleep. But she's still climbing. Come what may. Bianca. Okay, I'm gonna leave you. I'm over here. And why? Why do you have to grab it? Like, come on. This is probably the objective. I'm gonna see what's over at the other spot. Hey, wait a minute, have I been here? I think I've been here. Just take me back. Hey, wait a minute. Why is there a bridge here? Yissa, thank you for your support. Thanks to you, we continue to work to protect 3 humped saurians. Without your help, we would never have been able to renovate our shelter. I'm happy to I'm happy to announce that the time has come. We've begun releasing some of our rescued saurians back into the wild. This time, we're working with some sparkle shroom growers to preserve shaded areas vital to saurians. I'm confident now reintroducing them back into their natural habitat will be a success. It's still unclear how we're going to plan. It's still unclear how we're going to help the remaining ones adapt to a life on the Great Plain. But now that this first phase is complete, at least the species' survival is assured. Thank you again, Anne. Bro. Lost. Actually, you know what? Can I take... Never mind. Bro. Let's hit down first. There we go. And I've already been here. Yep, I've already been here. Nah, I meant to... go down here. No. Where's the other one? Where'd that... Wait. Oh, I already read that. What is it? Oh! Another one for the gallery. Was I supposed to step on that? I don't think I was supposed to step on that. There it is. But I'll go in there. I'll go in there a bit. In a bit. I don't even know if I'm following the objective or not. No, I'm not. Hey, Mama. Sadri asked me to clear out the cellar so they could store their furniture there. And I came across some old clothes that must have belonged to Grandpa. They don't look like anything we wear here anyway. I had to throw them out. I had to throw them all out. Some sores had made their nest in them and chewed them all up. I wonder, what was it like up there? The storm. Did you ever go back? You said it drove Grandpa completely crazy, but I never got a chance to talk to him about it. No, he never talked about anything much. The old man wasn't the chattiest of folks. The wind picked up. I don't remember how old I was, but I could barely stand on my own 2 feet. That was a long time ago. When a storm like that came along, I wasn't allowed to go outside. I wasn't allowed to do much, come to think of it. Those were difficult times, eh? Then everything stopped. That part you know. But up there, oh, the raging storm stuck. The wind howled and howled. It was enough to drive you mad. We couldn't live up there anymore, you see, so we came down here. And now there's talk of climbing down again. Will it ever end? So, am I missing something? Am I missing something? Is it down here? Am I going back? Am I going backwards? And that's blocked off. That, I'm going backwards, aren't I? Okay. But I forget it's over here. I wonder if there's like more paths open. That's not open. Was I supposed to go over here? Definitely not over there. And here? Why can't I complete this? Whatever. Where do I go? I'm gonna need a tutorial again. Huh? Okay, this game. Get me up. That's either there instead. It turns out I'm supposed to go with these sparks. Bro. Pitten. Bro, please. Bro. What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do? Pitting? No pitting. Pitting? Yes, pitting. Now you want to bit. Now you want to stick as a pitting. Really? I'm just about done with the climbing. Like, bro, I don't want to look at the tutorial again right after I use a tutorial. Come on. You're pitting. Place this. Can I not place a pitting? Okay. What am I supposed to do? Bro, I don't want to jump to a completely different place. Whatever. If this game is going to do absolutely nothing but mess around with me, then I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to be reliant on a tutorial. I want to actually play the game. How? How am I supposed to do this when the only place is that this game is telling me to go is right up there? But how do I get up there? Oh, probably because I can't. Let's see if I'm missing something. And I'm not. I'm not. So tell me, what am I supposed to do? Tell me. Just tell me already. Please. How? How am I supposed to get up there? This is not helping. You, little water frog, are not helping. You know what? Snack break. I'm gonna go eat something. Because one, I can't do this. And two, I'm hungry. I don't know why I like streaming when I'm hungry. Alright, snack break. Alright, I'm back. Really? Really? So now I see you. You decide to disappear, but right after I come back, you're back? Wow. Never mind, I'm not going down there. I am gonna go over here though. Is this climbable? It is. Jen, are you still around? How are things out there? Still in the rain? I hosted a group from part of the tower here, off chasing clouds or whatever's in them. We had a great time, and I got a new housemate out of it too. A youngster who reminds me of you. It'll be nice having the two of us to run what's left on the farm. Hey, old man. Great to hear from you. And I'm glad. Wait, it's just. Yeah, no, it's on pause, because if it wasn't, then it would tell me. Hey, old man. Great to hear from you. And I'm glad to know you're in good company. Cass and I were actually just talking about the odd jobs I used to do. It's been a while now since the harvest, hasn't it? When I think back to it now, it seems crazy how many people would come to help you pick the sparkle shrooms. Well, mostly because of the pies you'd make for them for snack time. You know you never did give you never did give me the recipe. Don't don't give her the recipe. I don't whatever. Just give her the recipe, don't give her the recipe. Whatever. Logbook. 13 13 bro. Logbook. 13 skip it. No. Logbook. 13 octaves and one-third after the Jusant. We docked for a while at the home of an old local farmer, Gal. To him, always having a wall within reach and a roof over your head is comforting. A feeling of safety you don't get in the open air. He made me laugh. Sky? No thank you. I saw it once and it made me dizzy. Gal seems to be all alone in the world. They can't bring himself to leave the tower. We don't have to ask twice for him about water. He mainly remembers the sound it made when he was just a tadpole, as he put it, and the silence that followed the drought. He spoke of full canals and waterfalls, of mud and pruny skin. And I wasn't the only one listening. In the light of the glowing mushrooms, people's faces were exhausted, but their eyes were bright. The entire group hung on to his every word. Who will listen to his stories once we're gone? We ended up staying at the farm, delaying our departure just a little longer. There was no shortage of excuses. Gal's farm needed extra hands. There was a building frame to repair, spare parts to track down, ropes to replace. It felt good working on something concrete, rather than wearing myself out on an interminable climb chasing after legends. Probably the same feeling that keeps me carving my little sculptures. When it was time to leave, Met stayed behind. There was no need to explain. The group understood. All of us. All of us were secretly hoping to stay at Gal's farm. Well, I was. But I guess I'm still holding out a glimmer of hope for this expedition. Saying goodbye to Met was probably the hardest thing I've had to do since I started this climb. I don't know if I feel like writing anymore, or have the energy to. Goodbye, maybe, Bianca. But did I go in there? Yes, I did. But am I missing anything? I read that. Just climb. Just climb. Catch. Because I'm not dealing with it. Well, technically I kind of am right now. I see something I can grab on. Yep. Sparks. Fly me a pie. Oh wait, wrong area. Wrong area. Yeah. I meant to go here. No. I meant to climb, not jump. I don't know why I keep jumping. No, get me up. Okay. That's junk. This is this is to go down, surely. I've already been in there. Yeah, this was to go down. And leap. Leap again. I'm trying to climb, not jump. It said X to climb, did it not? The rocks! Oh, climb me up, climb me up, climb me up. Supposed to go left. What's the name of the company that made this? Do not? Do not? Dear Do Not, when will I finish this? Like, how much further do I have to go? Because at this point, I just want to get out. I want to leave. Why am I in first person? No. Woo! Okay, that was close. Sparks. And fly. Oh, oh, no. Yeah, let me climb on you. Thank you. Let me climb on you. No. So let me climb on you. No, no. Thank you, thank you. I'm not gonna open that yet. This morning, I forgot to put lichen on my drink, but drank it anyway. And then cried tears of joy because my toast was so delicious. I'm so wound up. I can't get anything done. I don't know if I should blame it on the drought, the evacuation that started, or the end of the world. Anyway, I've got mushrooms to grow. Okay, but out of anything, why mushrooms? I wonder why mushrooms out of anything. Open the door. Hey, wait a minute, I've been here. What's the point of going over here? Please, just let this be chapter 5. I don't want to be here no more. No? Okay, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I can just make it. I'll make it out eventually. I'll make it out of this hellhole of a chapter eventually. Hopefully. Okay, I think I'm following. Am I following the objective? Yes, I was. Say no to locks. Water and people should be able to flow freely. We can't deny the many for the sake of the few. In the current crisis, it's our duty to stand in solitary with living things. To confine the water is to confine us all. Regular information session at the Market Canteen, the White Water Collective. Community Canteen. Upcoming activities. Permanent team to fight water insecurity. Fundraising dinners for the White Water Collective. Repair workshop. All items accepted. Note: the canteen will now open 1 prime earlier to reduce overcrowding. Pay what you can. To help in the kitchen, arrive early in the sleep. All help welcome. Go up there. No one comes by anymore. I haven't sold a single flower. Should I switch careers? But I don't know how to do anything besides taking care of plants. I might as well write poetry, right? Or try to, at least. Roses are red, violets are blue. Where has everyone gone to? Yeah. But guess I'm up here. I guess I don't. Where do I climb? Oh. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh, I see rocks. Come on. Let me climb. Pulling the rope. Now it's actually kind of getting quite easier for once. Oh. So do I go all the way over there? Well, I think I figured it out. Varela Gazette, issue 37. 8 octaves and 2/5 after the Jusant. Editorial. In this issue of the Gazette, we'll be looking at an animal from the outside for once. The wavebeak. Wavebeak. Well, whatever. Weavebeaks are the only animals found in every region of the tower. Every known region, at least. Sometimes they even venture into our tunnels. These medium-sized birds are known for their all-white feathers and blue comb. It's not uncommon to see the playful birds gliding through the warm drafts that rise up the cliffs of the tower. They're also extremely curious and can often be found perching near climbing roots, observing and commenting on what's happening with their fellow birds. Not only are weavebeaks social creatures, they're also skilled builders. They work together to build their nests, which have multiple entrances and can house dozens of weavebeaks. They're constantly strengthening and expanding their nests, and are always on the lookout for twigs, hence the expression, working like a weavebeak. Did you know? Weavebeaks' combs are open and closed depending on their mood. A wide open comb means the weavebeak is alert or stressed about something or someone. But enough chatter. Keep reading for an in-depth look at the lives of these outwardly unassuming yet fantastic birds. Dear editor, I've only read the editorial and I'm already outraged. It all sounds pretty nice. It all sounds very nice, but you might want to think twice before publishing such nonsense. Weavebeaks are thieves. They're always stealing my wood to build their nest. I'm unsubscribing. Signed, a disgruntled citizen. I mean, I can kind of understand him. I'd be mad too if a bird was stealing all my stuff. So, where am I supposed to go? Oh, I see sparks. and fly. Okay, did you just say fly? Which one do I go to? Whatever. I'll be right back. I'm back. Family decided to pay me a visit. It's, why? Y'all calling me while I'm in the middle of something. But don't call my name. Who are you? Anyways, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Pulling the rope. Joseph, is that you? There's supposed to be any climbing at this part. Something down here. Okay, you know what? If I don't end up getting it after this spin, well, the one after this spin, I just go. Like, just go on, continue with the game. Okay, that's not it. Oh? Is it always going to land like this? I'm just gonna go continue the game. When will this chapter end? Let go and fly. Give me that. Oh. And I didn't even realize this was here. Somehow. Another... ano- okay. Another gallery piece. Hold on. What do I do here? Do I fall down? Okay, I guess we do. See rocks? Come on. Grab? No. Okay, grab. Come on. Yes! Oh my. My rope's turning yellow. I don't like it. Pulling the rope. Sorry, Ada. I have to go to the market. The waiter inlet is acting up again. Things are starting to get complicated. I really thought that by holding back the water, but there's nothing to be done. The bases are empty. I think it's time for a more radical change. What would have happened if we let the water flow freely from the start? I'm boring you with my music things, but sometimes I get the feeling we've made a big mistake. There's a pier collapsing in Boatman's district. Do you think you can? Do you think you could take care of it? Hey, Joe. Things are non-stop at the moment. I have to go fishing for a new team to shore it up. Isa's already over at the Two Pillars site. As for the other stuff, I don't know what to say. What's done is done. Alright, I'll pick up the supplies I need, and then I'm off to the boatman's district. Hey, big guy. I hope you're well. You know, I still don't like the thought of you perched above that pump basin. It's too big. We just aren't made for open air. You'd be better off in our tunnels, where it's cozier. You might have already heard, but Anne's barge is finally back on dry land. They can't drive it anymore, they say, but you should see them now. They've never been so busy. They're working at a SAR rescue center or something, if you can believe it. Who'd want to save SARs, seriously? They always look so disgruntled, like they're judging us. But things haven't been easy for Anne. Okay, I want my audio to quiet down. Please. But things haven't been easy for Anne. And they seem happy again. That's what matters. Your father played the song for you. It was beautiful. May the curtains be kind with you. May the currents be kind to you, wherever they are. Oh my, bro. I just wish my family right now would stop talking. Like, I respect their privacy. I don't want them to be here. I don't want none of them here. None of them. So. In the rope. We are the water surveyors. In the dark tunnels we guide, clean, navigate rivers and streams. So the water called forth in the day in the sky can fill, nourish, cherish all living things. What am I supposed? Oh, see rocks. I gotta go down. I gotta go more down. No. Close. Okay, that's something. Sweet. Unravel. Another seashell. This. I often wonder what would have happened if Lorraine had returned. Would we still have met, or would we have led parallel lives elsewhere, each of us unaware of the other's existence? As much as seeing the Great Basin dry up more with each sleep fills me with despair. I can't help but be happy by your side. And there's nothing else that stranger had to say. Elevator. Climb. Pull the rope in. Pull this down. Use the elevator. Climb. Oh. I have to go over here. I fell on purpose, don't worry. Let me get on. Please. Let me get on. Let me get on. Let me get on the plant. Let me run to the... Oh, my... Bro. This game's actually annoying me. Like, now I'm stuck here. Bro, just... Okay. Fine. Fine. I'm restarting. I'm restarting. I'm restarting all this. This stream has been going on for 2 whole hours. Just leave me be. Like, come on. I did nothing. Oh. Bro. Come on. No, don't. Don't touch the ground. Do anything but touch the ground. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Finally. But you shouldn't have to make it that hard. Finally. Sparks. this. Chapter 5. This has to be chapter 5. Why is it all of a sudden so windy? Come on. Chapter 5, Barrage. Well, I certainly have to say, although I really like this game, this chapter, really annoying. This chapter that we just been through, really, really annoying. Well, that's basically everything that I have to show you for this live stream. See you tomorrow, I guess. If my parents don't, well, not my parents, just my family doesn't walk in out of nowhere like that again. I hope they don't walk in out of nowhere. I respect their privacy, and I don't want them in my live streams.